You're watching Metalcomania, and I'm back with another video. I'm out of breath from getting things ready. Well, I'm back from my little second vacation after the Black Sabbath ranking. That one kind of took a lot out of me to listen to 19 studio albums all in a row and then do a video. It was and then do the album review for Saxon right after. But today I'm reviewing Hypocrisy's album Worship. Um, this one really blew me away and how good it is. And if you can't tell, new camera angle. Yeah, this one absolutely blew me away with how good it was. I really never paid attention to Hypocrisy before this, because they haven't released an album since 2013, and this is their newest one from 2021. Let's go through the tracks. Worship, absolutely great opener. Love the riffs on the song. Chemical Horror, great song. Greedy Bastards, Dead World. Dead World's probably one of my favorite ones here. We're the Walking Dead, kind of a weird song for like a melodic death metal band. They kind of have like a some acoustic parts in here, which I really enjoy. Definitely a lot different than most bands in this genre. This Brotherhood of the Serpent, Children of the Grey, another one of my favorites, Children of the Grey. Another Day, They Will Arrive, probably my favorite one on this album. The absolute groovy riff in the front of the song, absolutely amazing with the vocals going with it. Bug in the Net, kind of a weird song to have on a melodic death metal album. I definitely think this one's a standout with how it's structured. It's kind of like it's not a normal death metal song. It's not like structured normal death metal. It's got that blast beats, but it's like structured and where it's just ascending. Yeah, it's amazing. I can't explain it. Gods of the Underground, the last song on the album, absolutely fantastic. I love every second of this album. It's 50 minutes. It never gets boring. It's always like keeps you like listening and wanting more. It's definitely one that I would say to check out, not one to sleep on. Um, yeah. Um, I'm gonna go through all good, nothing bad, and nothing horrible. Usually I have that system where it's like what's good, what's bad, and what's terrible. Nothing's bad and nothing's terrible. Another thing about this band is their subject matter is very unique. It's mostly about like aliens and alien invasions, and definitely never really seen a band do that type of stuff with this genre. They just have their unique sound on this album. It's a unique album. I listened to some of their other ones and it sounds nothing like their other ones. It's like we've gone modern production, but our production is not really the way of the modern production. It does not hit that low of modern production that I can't stand with death metal. Like there's a lot of like new death metal bands that I try to get into, and their sound is just all the same and the same stuff over and over. This doesn't have that. It has the slow crunchy riffs and the fast blast beating. That sound like a mix between the old production and new production, where it's not perfect production. That's the problem with modern death metal and that stuff, is they try to get perfect production. That's why all the old, like really old albums are quite better than most newer albums, is because the newer albums they try to be absolutely perfect and they edit like, and how to explain it. Yeah, that's not my gripe. But this album doesn't do that. It definitely leaves those little imperfections and stuff in there Um, yeah, it definitely shows that who's producing the music is human. Um, I definitely like that. When there's blemishes, let's just say that. Definitely don't hate blemishes on albums. Absolutely love them to a point. Like, to a point, yeah. There's got to be some, but there can't be too much. That's how it. That's how I look at things. So that's what I think of this album. I think it's fantastic. Again, to give you a discussion about like what I'm looking for with like production quality, like what I like with production. Like I give you the rundown of all the songs and like which songs I like, which ones I don't. I like all of them. Um, so yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna do my outro here. Um, follow my TikTok. I usually do. It's the same name as my channel. I do mini album reviews. I have been neglecting it for a little while on there, where I've been away doing YouTube stuff. Um, and follow my Instagram. I usually post updates on when videos are up. If you want to know when I'm getting videos up, when I'm getting album reviews up, and or not when they're up. When they're up, I won't post about like, oh, I'm kind of running behind. I won't do that. Um, yeah, I'm kind of weird with that stuff. I don't really ever update on stuff. Um, yeah. And subscribe if you want to see more of this content. If you want to see more of me doing album praises, I never do album. I never shit on albums, on album reviews. If I don't like something, if I don't like something on the album, I will review it still. If it's more of like I like more than I hate. Let's just say that I like more than I don't like. I will review it. If I don't like anything on an album, I won't review it. I won't even speak about I've ever listened to it. Yeah, I'm not a person to shit on bands. I'm not a person to shit on music. Um, unless it's an album review. Or not album review, ranking. Unless it's a ranking, then I will. But yeah, it's kind of like a story of like lows and highs in the album rankings. Um, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys liked it. Yeah.